Hi Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your September reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of September. Get some insight, guidance, and overall see what you can expect, what you need to know or look out for. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And let's get into your reading, Gemini. Let's see what your messages are for September 2024. Please show me clearly what is going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got acceptance. You can let go now. Surrender to what is. Oh my gosh, you guys gave me quite a few cards. Letting go. Water, non-resistance. Let's talk about this card for a second. I haven't even flipped over the other cards. I kind of want to just talk about it as we flip each card over. There's something that you've accepted, Gemini, or September is going to be a month of acceptance and letting go and letting things be. You know that whole saying, it is what it is. It is what it is. And you're making peace with some of these things that you were once super, like, you know, you kind of were holding on maybe to what it could have been or what it used to be, instead of just allowing it to be as it is. Only thing you have control over is yourself in this situation. And so this is a time of just like not resisting this current, because a current is taking you to wherever you're meant to be, wherever you're meant to go. And so this is just saying in September, you're not resisting the necessary change. You're taking your hands off the wheel. You're embracing, you're surrendering, you're trusting the freaking process. The next card, that by the way is number 42. Maybe that's a number significant for somebody. The next card we have is the Awakened Dead. The things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. Resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation, okay? So this is clearly something in September that awoken you, or you will be like, it feels like it's a pivotal moment. Kind of where you thought you were gone, you were dead, you hit rock bottom, but like you've completely transcended. It's kind of giving Phoenix Rising energy, where it's just like you're leveling up. You thought you were done, you thought this was over, you thought like, how could you ever move on, or how could things ever improve? But like September is a month where it's just like you're having this massive breakthrough, and it's because of something that like almost broke you. It awoke you. So either some of y'all have already kind of gone through this broken, now awoken, or some of you are in the process, or this is what's to come. So just like a heads up that things could get a little crazy. But just know that this is all happening for your highest good. So again, if you can kind of just like let go and surrender and embrace this, the sooner you will have this like bounce back breakthrough. By the way, this is number 16. Okay, so appreciate yourself. Make sure you appreciate yourself and appreciate all that you've done. You've done your very best, so then that's what you can make peace with that. You did all you could. We have truth. Oh wow. Okay, so this is number 37. That which is true will always be enough. And what did I just say? You gave it all you got. You can make peace with that. You gave it all you got, Gemini. So honor that. We have honor, empress, and truth. Integrity is also another word. So you know your truth. You know your truth. You know what you stand for. You know your story. You know your situation. And that's the truth. And, you know, maybe there's some sort of finding out answers or getting some clarity about this whole situation or how you got here, like maybe what the next step is in your journey. But it's just like you're uncovering the reason why this had to happen. You're uncovering like it's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to come together. We have the Alchemist. Oh, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. Empowerment, pain, and sorceress. Okay, so this whole situation that you've been going through, Gemini, this is the fuel. It's like you're filling up your gas tank, and through that experience that you went through, or could be currently going through, this is fueling you for something big, something massive, something that is much bigger than whatever it is that you had to like leave behind, or you've outgrown, or whatever that didn't work out for you. Trust, because there's something even bigger, grander, better. All right. And that's fueling you to get there and have like this brand new beginning. Okay. And so we have blessings and curses. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't be ashamed, not of your thorn or of your flowers, psyche, self-love, and beauty. So it's like you could be transmuting this energy towards your own level up, your own like getting stronger, feeling better about yourself, more confident about yourself, you know, your appearance, how you take care of yourself. You know, you may be using this as like just fuel to like be your best self. And if you aren't, what are you doing? What are you sleeping on? Your potential. This is a time to really transmute that energy and be the best you've ever been in your entire life, okay? Don't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. This is the time of a glow up, okay? A big ass glow up. You're going to be like the best you've ever been, or the best you've been in a long freaking time. September is going to be a month that really supports you and puts you in alignment here, okay? So, you know, it's a blessing and a curse. Whatever it is that you're dealing with or whatever it is that you're going through in September, you know, there's a couple of ways you can look at it. You can look at it more pessimistic and be like, oh my God, I'm cursed. Or you're like, actually, I'm freaking blessed. You know, so it's an attitude. It's a positive shift in your attitude I'm seeing in September. And so sometimes you got to think outside the box too, or get out of your brain, get out of your head and look at the bigger picture. Sometimes that could be difficult. Sometimes that can be hard. But, you know, don't feel ashamed for the emotions that are coming up either. You might need a good cry, or I don't know if you can see it, but she's kind of got tears streaming down her face. So it's like you might feel sensitive. So yeah, that's number 21. We got 39, 21, 37, 16, and 42. Maybe those are significant dates for you. Maybe those are representing an age or a date, although not the 30s. We all know there is no April 37th or like, you know, but you get me, okay. Let's get into the tarot. I'm using new tarot decks today. So let me know your thoughts. If you like them, if you hate them, let me know in the comments. I'm using the good tarot to start off. And then I have the Gilded tarot that I'll use to clarify and get some more details. But yeah, let's see. What's going on for Gemini in the month of September 2024? What's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of September 2024? What do they need to know, look out for, be aware of? Show me clearly. Any messages for Gemini, September 2024? What's going on for Gemini in the month of September? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We got the 9 of Air as well as the King of Water. Okay, so just so you know, the messages of these cards are slightly different than like your traditional tarot. Like the 9 of Air, typically that's the 9 of Swords, and we see that person in the bed and they're like overthinking, they're worrying, they're stressing, and they're like suffering, right? The 9 of Air, this is all about freedom of that suffering. So it's kind of like almost like the reverse version of the 9 of Swords. 9 of Air is all about freedom and expansion and really like shedding dead weight. Like it feels like, you know, you've had a realization or an epiphany, and now it's like set you free, or the truth has set you free. This could be revolving around, you know, emotional situation, a relationship, someone you care about here. You know, I'm seeing that this has definitely been affecting your emotional well-being for the longest time. You're finally breaking free from that. You're finally seeing things for what it is. You're getting clarity also on your emotions and why you're feeling the way you've been feeling about this situation. The King of Cups, or sorry, King of Water. The King of Water, this is also about like your compassion, your caring side, and you know, your patience. You've been super caring and understanding, and like maybe you've been almost giving too much of that energy to the wrong people. We have love at the bottom. It's like you got a lot of love. You have so much love to give, but honestly, we have 4 of Water underneath that. It's like you need to consider who you're giving your love to, because some of it's not worth it, or like the amount of like, what's the exchange? Like you're giving all this love and it's caused you suffering and like pain, and like, you know, some of the people or things that you've been giving your love to, you might need to consider either like making some adjustments. Okay, you might need to make some adjustments, because you may feel like there's people that aren't like validating you or aren't like giving you what you deserve, right? And so, you know, get a little choosy, get a little picky, get a little, it's okay to do that. It's okay to do that. And it doesn't make you a bad person. Or this 9 of Water, you might get in your head, or you might kind of worry about how people are going to perceive you, especially as a king of water in the love card, which is the lovers, by the way, Gemini energy. But so it's like you're super caring and outgoing and loving, and you want to heal and uplift your loved ones. But like the moment you start to put yourself first or love yourself first, it is going to change the dynamic of some of these relationships. And so there could be a bit of like this feeling of being like guilty or like bad for putting your needs first. It's like, no, Gemini, don't feel bad for that. So maybe you're an ex people pleaser, or maybe you're still a people pleaser right now, but you're leaning more into loving yourself first. And you know, there's some sort of sacrifice you might be making. I'm hearing there's something you've been like, okay, maybe you've been sacrificing your needs or like sacrificing something for the sake of other people. Oh man. Well, it feels like there's something you're being lifted up. There's like this uplifting vibe that I'm seeing you are stepping into in September, which is really good. What's going on for Gemini in September 2024? Show me clearly what's going on for Gemini in the month of September. We got the Queen of Earth. All right. And the Five of Water. I think you've outgrown your shell. Look at this. Wow, look at, oh my god, the card. I'm looking at the screen. It's like, look at my arm. It's like red. It's like orange. The color balance is so bad. Okay, whatever. You've outgrown your shell, Gemini. You've outgrown this life, or you've outgrown this area, or like it's time to break free. It's time to expand. It's time. And, you know, this is showing up in your material world as well. Your money, your finances, your job. You know, this is about like, what are you giving your energy to? And is it replenishing you? Is it sustaining you? Is it supporting you and your dream life or your future goals or, you know, your ambitions? Is this supporting you and helping you advance, or is this kind of getting in the way and slowing you down? So for a lot of you, it has been slowing you down or getting in the way or kind of like messing up your vibe, messing up your flow. So, you know, this little pile of leaves, it kind of reminds me like when after fall and all the leaves have fallen down, you take a rake and you're like raking up the leaves. I don't know why. It's like there's something you're compiling or like you're gathering up. I think it's like you gathering up your energy or your time or your money, like being wise with it, being very wise and choosy with it, okay? Justice, Five of Water, Justice. So yeah, I'm seeing by Libra season or like by that solar eclipse in Libra, you're going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, or you're going to need to like take some sort of risk here, or like you're finding your new shell, you're finding your new home. All right, some of you could be moving. Show me clearly what's going on for Gemini. Okay, what do we got? We got the Ten of Water and the Ace of Air. It's actually in the reverse. Oh, you know what? You've been way too practical. Some of you have been way too practical, because this Ace of Air is all about being a little delulu, a little like, you know, sprinkle, a little magic, a little hocus pocus. Yeah. Ace of Water, or sorry, this is not water. Ace of Air, it looks kind of similar like water. Ace of Air in the reverse is kind of showing that like you've been doubting some sort of dream, or you've been doubting some sort of path, or, you know, you've been kind of like being a dream killer in a way, or like you have had doubts about, and it makes sense. It makes sense. You have doubts. I have doubts. I feel you. I experienced that too. But it's so important that like in September you allow yourself to dream and dream big, and get out of your own way. And if you're around people that are making you shrink yourself or making you have to like make you just like second guess everything, it's like it's not worth it. Like, surround yourself with better people. We have the Ten of Water out here, which really is showing that like you're coming into a windfall of money, a windfall of happiness. There's so much abundance. You are divinely protected, and there are so much good things coming towards you. And this is what you're breathing life into. The Queen of Earth towards the Ten of Water. The way that the Queen of Earth, she's literally like putting her energy. You know how it's like saying like, oh, it's like you're raking up these leaves, you're creating this pile, or like you're like gathering things up. It's like, yeah, you're gathering up your energy, your time, your money, your love, so that you can put it towards the things that are actually sustaining you and bringing you in more abundance, like more of that good ass frequency, the good, healthy environments, really just good lifestyle as well, and feeling safe and secure. It's like that's what you're putting your energy towards. So if you're putting your energy towards things that make you feel like shit, you are going to manifest more things like that make you feel like shit. So it's like this is where you really need to redirect as best as possible, and move away from the things that take away from your joy. September is going to be a month where you are being pushed in a direction that takes you to way more happiness, but also like you got to be the one to remove yourself from situations that are keeping you back or holding you back or like not good for your mental health or things that really just like kill your dreams. Okay, there's a buzz killing, like, you know, you try and oh my god, you look at a rainbow and instead of just appreciating the magic that comes with the rainbow and the vibrance of the colors, there's someone in the back of your, right behind you, being like, oh well, you're only seeing rainbow because of like the way the sun is shining through the drop. It's like, bitch, I don't care about your scientific explanation. Let me enjoy and appreciate this rainbow and like the vibes. Like, we don't always need to have an explanation for everything, or like, you know, we don't always have to use our logic all the fucking time. Like, in this day and age, we have a lot of logic we gotta like use, but can we just like allow ourselves to dream just a little bit more? So I kind of am seeing like, I feel like, am I making sense right now? I'm seeing in September you're tapping more into like this believer and dreamer instead of like a dream killer or a doubter or like pessimistic, glass half empty. It's like you're shifting your attitude, or you're shifting your perspective and thinking outside the box, and I don't know, there's just like, you're setting sail. Where are you going with a 3 of fire at the bottom? It feels like you're taking some sort of trip, or, you know, maybe you need a change of scenery. You may need to go exploring someplace you've never been before. Like, you know, just like, where are you going? 3 of air and the 5 of water. See, look at this. You've outgrown your shell. It looks the same. You've outgrown your shell. You're moving towards a bigger shell, a bigger home, a bigger job, a bigger relationship. Like, what the heck? It just feels like there's so much more for you, Gemini, than wherever you've been. And this is a month where you need to just like really tap into your Delulu thinking and like imagine best case scenario. Okay, well that's the good tarot. I hope that makes sense. We can clarify some of this stuff, like this 9 of air. Let's see what this is all about for Gemini. Oh, stop. Before I even start to shuffle, we have the 9 of swords at the bottom. Double confirmation. Tell me this 9 of air for Gemini. Why is the 9 of air coming out for Gemini in the month of September 2024? Death. Okay, well, good to know that all those worries, those doubts, the negative beliefs, the anxiety, the stressful nights, like it's coming to an end with death coming out here. That's changing, right? Your thought patterns, the way you speak to yourself, just like you're going to be seeing things much more clear, and it's like setting you free. Okay, let's see. You might be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements. Show me clearly. Why is the 9 of air here for Gemini? Oh, 9 of swords. There we go. All right, death and the 9 of swords. Yeah, you're going to be seeing things very clearly. If you aren't already, you're going to be seeing things crystal clear. 4 of swords. Yeah, moving away from all that disruption and chaos. And maybe you were in a situation that was extremely stressful, like your physical surroundings, or, you know, you're dealing with things that were really getting you overwhelmed and worked up. And what I'm seeing here, I freaking am so glad we have death, the 9 of swords, to then the 4 of swords. Look at the freaking release of that worry and doubt and stress, and like you can finally sleep peaceful. I don't know, whoever's been having trouble with sleeping, whether you've just been tossing and turning, or you can't shut your brain off, or you've been having horrible dreams. I'm seeing September, that's going to calm down. You're actually going to be able to get a good night's sleep. All right, I'm seeing improvements in your sleep patterns and your health and your routine and things like that. Honestly, I see like your anxiety or your worries or whatever has you stressed out. I see that decreasing by at least half, if not more, in September, which is so good to see. The 4 of swords, you're at peace, you're healing, you're just in your own zone, you're resting, you're recuperating, and you're embracing this change. Maybe there's some sort of change here in September that makes you feel a little bit nervous, or maybe you feel like you're not ready, but you are, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that. You are ready. I think that you might be a little bit afraid of whatever these changes are, the adjustments that are required out of this, but like, you're ready for this, Gemini. And I think the sooner you can kind of just like make peace with it, or like remember the whole like you can let go now, surrender, acceptance, like it is what it is. It's like the sooner you can kind of get into that zone, the sooner you can have all this like breakthrough of all this like good fortune, good wealth, lots of love, like lots of happiness. Yeah, be intentional, like where you're pouring your energy into, right? We have in this 10 of water, he's got like, you know, this little Buddha, he's got these little tokens. If you had a piggy bank and you have two different, okay, if you had two different piggy banks, one piggy bank was like for your negative thoughts and like worst case scenario, and then you had another piggy bank that's like dream life, good positive thoughts, and you have 10 coins. Are you going to put your coins in the negative piggy bank and manifest your worst case scenario, or are you going to put all your coins in the good piggy bank, which helps you manifest your dream? It's like, be choosy of where you're putting your tokens. It's energetic. I'm not talking about literal tokens, but like, you know, so be intentional, like where you're putting and directing your thoughts, your energy, your actions, what you're telling yourself, even like your own inner dialogue as well. Some of you are like, yeah, you're like saying like, oh, I need to be realistic about this. No, the fuck you don't. This is your life. This is your reality. You can manifest anything you want. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't actually have to be super logical about this. I don't know what this is though, but like it's showing like you can dream more, or like you're allowed to dream. September is allowing you to kind of like break those barriers of like, how I'm going to be logical and like practical and realistic. It's like, no, when it comes to your dreams, you don't need to be realistic right now. Let yourself dream big. Okay, tell me this King of Water for Gemini. How's Gemini feeling? You know, there could be somebody here. Let's see. King of Cups reverse. Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you know what else? And the reason why I was going to say here, okay, because in this King of Water, there's like this little fish, and the way he's kind of looking over at this fish, almost like, oh, let me help you, let me like nurture you, let me show you, let me, you know. And so it's interesting because it's like you may be trying to help somebody. Oh, are you trying to like teach someone your ways of like manifesting, or like bringing your dreams into reality? It's like, are you trying to like show somebody that they can have something good too? Or it's like, because it looks like with this Four of Cups, you got the King of Cups reverse and the Ace of Wands. It's like you're trying to deliver like a message or an offer. You're trying to extend your cup or your help. You're trying to help somebody in some sort of way, whether it be emotional, whether it be through like actions, quality time. I don't really see you helping this person out financially. Let's see, we have the Devil at the bottom. Devil, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. It just feels like there's someone here who is kind of draining you, if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, this King of Cups in the reverse. I mean, if this is about you, okay, if this is about you, this King of Cups and this Ace of Wands in reverse, this could just be saying if you've been feeling like an inner blockage and there's like something that's been speaking to you that you've been ignoring. September's a month where it's like you finally are accepting and embracing this, and you're like allowing yourself to follow through with this change or with this action, and like you're actually gonna be like making something happen. For others of you, if this is like someone that you want to be on your journey or want to be part of your journey, it's like you're offering them this wand, this hope, this inspiration. You're showing them ways that, you know, you could get things going, or like, you know, the Ace of Wands, it shows that there's potential here. But it's like whoever this King of Cups reversed is with the Four of Cups, is like someone's just like, the offer is literally there in front of them and he see it, but he's not reaching it. He's not interested. He's just kind of like, what do I do with this? Right? It's that whole saying of like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And so it's just like, that's where you kind of have to surrender and be like, okay, well, it is what it is. I tried, you know, it's not my life. It's not up to me to change this person's mind or whatever the fuck, right? Because that can also come across controlling too, or pushy or demanding. We have the Devil at the bottom, so it's like I guess this could also be saying, like, don't let people take advantage of your kindness. There could be something that you feel attached to, or like you're trying to convince someone that they want this cup. You're like, no, but trust me, you want this cup, you want this cup, you want this cup. Maybe they don't want it at all. Or vice versa, someone could be trying to tell you, hey, you want this, or you should have this, or I'm giving you this, take it. It's kind of like pushing. You're like, fuck no, like, leave me alone. Like, I don't know, there's something like that. Someone's not interested in this wand. This King of Cups reverse, they're like, get that wand away from me, bitch. Like, I'm not interested. Okay, so like, okay. This is such, I don't know, does this really make any sense? Alright. What should we look into? Ton of water. Got the Ten of Water for Gemini. The Chariot. We've got a stack here. We got the Chariot. This is where you're moving towards. Ten of Swords. Holy shit. Two of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. We also have the Moon at the bottom, which we have our full moon in Pisces on the 17th. And it's a partial lunar eclipse. So, where you're going, like I had mentioned before, some of you could definitely be moving. There could be moving, there could be travel. But the Chariot in general, this is Cancerian energy. This is about overcoming obstacles, challenges, and success, victory. And so, as you're moving forwards, as you're really feeling empowered in your zone, in your energy, I also see you, like, ending some things in September. There are some endings you are heading right into, full-on collision. Some of these endings have to do with a relationship or a connection, or it's like you actually could be like putting some space between you and another person. So in order for you to get to your Ten of Water, your Ten of Cups, it might require you to like leave some people behind, or like put some space or put some distance, especially if it is people that are like taking from you. And remember what I was just saying about rainbows? Like, and I was like, just let me enjoy the vibe. Let me just, you don't need to give me a scientific explanation as to why I'm seeing colorful rainbows in front of my eyes. Like, let me just be in the moment. You don't have to like be a teacher right now, you know? And like, I don't know, with the Chariot and the Ten of Swords, it's like, I'm seeing like a very quick, fast, abrupt ending taking place. And this definitely could be in regards to like a connection of yours, where, you know, maybe Moon, the Fool, and the Two of Pentacles, if someone's been like inconsistent with their actions, or like they're making you question like, where are we even going? Like, what does the future even hold? Like, are we going anywhere? Is this leading to anything serious? Like, it kind of shows here with the Fool, it's like, oh, it shows that there's potential, but then the Two of Pentacles is like kind of on the fence. It's like wishy-washy. It's like, oh, and again, the rainbow, not again a rainbow. What? Okay. Anyways, I kind of see you moving on from someone too, with the Two of Cups and then the Knight of Wands. So Ten of Swords was underneath behind the Two of Cups. It's like, I kind of see you moving on from somebody here who maybe is just like a distraction or disruption. Oops, disruptive. The volcano in the back. It's like somebody here who just kind of like, destroys all good. Yeah, maybe it's that dream killer. If you got a dream killer in your life, you gotta let them go, because you got big dreams and big purpose to fulfill, and you can't be around those dusty dream killers. Okay, get yourself away from those dream killers. Not only will they kill your dreams, they'll kill you too. I'm just kidding. Like, all right. Anything else about? Let me look into this Ace of Air reverse. What are you not seeing? Something that you're not seeing. Okay, that's a lot. Well, with Emperor at the bottom. Okay, we have the Five of Swords with the Six of Cups. We have another stack here. Okay, Five of Swords, Six of Cups. That's one thing. We have a Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. So, there is a person here from your past that is being brought up when it comes to this dream or this desire, where you're being asked to like be a dreamer, be a little delulu, be a little bit out of the box. You don't have to be super logical about this. I'm seeing here in the past you were told that like you couldn't be something, or you wouldn't be successful, or you know, if that was in love, they'll be like, you'll never find anybody, or like, you'll always be alone, you need me, or like things like that. It's like showing here from the past that you were told these things that aren't true, and had like kind of distorted your beliefs, or like how you see the world, or you know, there's a lot of pain here I'm seeing this is what you're being freed from, or this is like some sort of breakthrough I'm seeing here, because we have the 7 of Cups to the Page of Swords. This is now where you're actually getting clarity and seeing things for what it is, and you're having like some breakthroughs when it comes to, you know, your vision for your future and what you want for yourself. It's showing here that, you know, you're now getting specific of what it is that you're trying to manifest. So then we have that Page of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles. So now you're getting clear of what you want, what are you trying to build. Now you know what steps you need to take and how you can solidify this dream and make it your reality and take you to the next level. 8 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, seeing that you're coming into a place in your life where there's a lot of stability, there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of success, and you worked for it. You earned it, okay? You're coming into a lot of, like, I'm feeling like this is heavy, like money related, or I'm seeing like a lot of success coming towards you in like the material world. You might even be receiving some sort of like gift or something like that. But it's like you've earned this though, Gemini. It's like you've built yourself up. You had a lot of like naysayers, or people that didn't believe in you, or people that wanted to keep you small or make you shrink yourself. And I'm just seeing like you're kicking ass in, I was going to say June. We're not in June. We're just in September. You're kicking ass. Maybe this started in your birthday season too. This whole cycle, this new journey that's continuing in September. It's like I see like you're just really bossing up, and like you're pursuing some sort of dream. You're getting out of your own way. You know, you're turning some sort of pain into fuel. You see things clearly. You see why some of these things had to happen. You tried, you know, there are some people you try to convince to like be part of your journey. They didn't really want to grow with you, or it's just like, again, you gave them opportunity to grow with you, and they're like, what do I do with this one? I don't want it. Or like dealing with people that were like unavailable emotionally, or just like inconsistent, or like, again, people that didn't want your help, or was trying to like hold you down. It's like you're free from all that. And anyways, I don't know, I hope this helps. I hope this helps. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I think I've talked enough. I hope that this was insightful. Seems like it's a good month ahead for you, Gemini. I think that you know, I think you got some good things to look forward to. Definitely money-wise, your job-wise, looking really good. So I'm gonna leave your reading here, Gemini. Thank you for the love and support. I hope you have an amazing day. I will talk to you in your next reading. Oh, and private readings are available in the description box below. Okay, bye, Gemini.